shorts, summary, spoilers. Chat, we're here. We're here to react. We're here to cook. We're here to read some peak piece. We're here. Let's get some W's in chat. Let's get some salutes in chat. Forget the W's. Let's get some salutes in chat. Let's get some salutes. Like the stream. If you're new here, subscribe. If you're not new here, hit the notification bell so you never miss these streams. Chat. Today's the day. We just came off of a break. You understand? We just came off of a break. We had chapter 1127. Today's the day. Wait, is something playing? Came off of a break. You understand? We just came off of a break. Yo, we got the stream double. Today's the day. Whoa. You understand? We just came off of a break. You know the stream double. Chat, the stream's doubled. Whoa. Where's that coming from? You understand? We just came off of a break. You know the stream double. Chat, the stream's doubled. Where's the? Where's that coming from? Wait, why? Yo, for some reason, okay, I found it. It was playing on Discord. Okay, no, we should be good now, right? Are we good? Are we good, chat? Yeah, that was weird. This man, door handle said, what the fuck, thought the edibles hit. For some reason, the stream was playing on Discord. That was weird. It should be good now, right? You guys are good? We're good? Okay. Okay. Anyways, 1128, we just came off of the break between 27-28. I have not read the spoilers. I'm excited to read the spoilers. I'm excited to cook. I'm excited to jump right into this. Okay, guys. I have no clue what I'm getting myself into. I hope this is a good chapter. I put a poll in the chat for you guys, and it seems like there's only 18 votes. You guys are lacking, bro. You lazy mother blankers. Y'all are lazy. I need you guys to vote. If you read the spoilers, vote. Okay? But out of the 18 votes, 39% of people said a 10, 21% of people said a 9, 11% of people said 8, and 26% of people said 7. This is actually one of the closest polls I've seen. Because you guys see, like, when we do these polls, usually everyone's just voting 10 out of 10, right? Everyone just votes 10 out of 10 for the spoilers. Everyone votes 10 out of 10 for the chapter, or like 9 out of 10. This one's kind of close. So I don't know. These spoilers might not be that good. I hope they're good, but they might not be too crazy. Okay, so welcome in Young Smokey, the Young Goat, Guts, welcome in King, Carlos, welcome in, Sway, welcome in, Eric Hernandez, welcome in, brother. Maya, welcome back, glad to have you. Karu, welcome back. Roland V-Dub, what's good? I hope I'm not missing anyone. Did I say door handle? What's good? Okay, welcome in. Karu, welcome in. Guys, we are here. We're here to react. We're here to cook. We're here to react and read and just enjoy this peak piece. You guys know, if you guys have any theories, any opinions, any takes, drop them down in the chat below and I'll read them and we'll all react to it. Okay, I'm excited to get into this. And just a friendly reminder, as you guys know, I love everyone equally. Maybe I love Young Smokey a little bit more. Maybe I have a Young Smokey bias, but you guys know I love everyone equally. Super chatting memberships is completely optional. Okay, I'm gonna read chat regardless whether you guys super chat or not. Okay, but if you guys decide, hey, I want to go above and beyond, I suggest you guys use Cash App. It's right here at the top corner of the screen. The reason why is because YouTube, if you guys are on Apple devices, is going to take 60% of the super chat. That's more than half. And if you're not on an Apple device and you're on a PC, it takes 30%. So if you guys are like, you know what, I want to go above and beyond and support evil, and I don't want these money hungry corporations taking the money, just use Cash App. I won't leak your name. I won't do anything weird, but obviously it's completely optional. I love everyone the same. No need. There's no true necessity to super chat. But we got, is it Remy? I'm gonna call you Basho. What's good, Basho? And Lucas, welcome back, King. My theory is that Evil's a goat. Lucas, we all know that's you. Since when was your name Evil, bro? Who's ready? Who's ready to get into these spoilers, though? Who is ready? I haven't read them. I have not read the spoilers. I woke up and I was like, man, are the spoilers out? I scroll on my own Discord server and I'm like, oh, shoot, the spoilers are out. I haven't even read them yet. Haven't even read them. But you guys know the drill. Before we even read the spoilers, we need some salutes in chat. I want to see 07s everywhere. salute the chat, okay? That's what we got to do. That's our motif. That's our rule. We won't start the spoilers until the chat is just spamming salute. JR Raider, welcome back, King. Steven, welcome back. That heavenly tribute. What's good, Sean Terry? I think you've been here before. I don't think you're new. Oakley, King, what's good, bro? What's good? Also, chat, before we actually jump into the spoilers, I see you guys putting in the salutes. Thank you very much. Chat, I just want to take a second to those of you that are Christian, that follow Jesus Christ. I want you guys to pray with me. We're going to pray really quick to have a good stream and to give you guys blessings. Okay, before we jump into the spoilers, let's actually do that. But while you, to the non-Christians that don't want to pray, that's cool. Just spam 07, okay? Just spam salute. But let's pray really quick to all my Christians, okay? So we can have a great stream, a great day, a great life, and give thanks to our God, okay? So, dear Lord up above, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thank you so much for everything that you do. Thank you for giving me another day of life. Thank you for giving life to all of the people that are in the stream chat right now. Jesus, I ask for you to protect all of these people. Give them all of your bravery, courage, and strength to make it through the day every single day. No matter what they're going through, I have no clue what they're going through in their personal life. I ask that you're there for them. You take care of them. You give them your strength, your bravery, your courage, and guidance so that they can make it through all the struggles of life, because I've been through the struggle. I lived through it. I still live through it. And I ask that you protect them. Please bless them and their friends and their families. Please let them allow to reach you, and please show them your love and your truth. And please give me the courage, the bravery, and the strength that I'll need to show them the truth and show them the way, and just give me all the necessities, the game plan, everything that I can do to be the best person that I can be. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Okay, made our prayer, and now that that's done, it's cooking time. Now that it's done, it's cooking time, baby. It's cooking time. 11:28. I haven't even read them. I promise. You guys know I'm not a liar. If I read the spoilers, I would have said that. I haven't read them. I'm excited. Who's excited?
Let him cook.
Who's excited, man? We just had
Let
a
him
break.
cook now.
And obviously, after this chapter, after 11:28, we're not even getting a break. We're going right until 11:29. I'm hoping we get 3 chapters in a row. Oda, please give us 28, 29, and 30. Please. Please, bro. L, my king, what's good, bro? Amen, chat. Amen. Mugiwara, no dead. I'm gonna call you Deji. Welcome in, bro. Yash, welcome back. Jordan, welcome back, bro. Am I missing anybody? Pray that my homeland doesn't get turned into Alabasta. Bro, where do you live? You live in Palestine? You living in Lebanon? Bro, look at Satan's top soldiers going after Lebanon, Palestine. Are they going after Syria right now? I don't even want to say that word. Like I just get in the like the emotion of just vomiting, like even saying that word. Like, it's disgusting. But is that certain place? You know what, fuck it. Is Marie-Joie going after Lebanon right now? I heard that they're putting ground troops. Marie-Joie's putting ground troops in Lebanon. Are they going after Syria? No, I'm in America. Oh, that's even worse. We're basically Logtown. We're basically just Dawn Island. What do you call it? What's the kingdom that Fuchsia Village is nearby? We're literally that, dude. Yo, all these Americans are struggling. A lot of these Americans, they just don't have money to make it by. It's very difficult. And what does our government do? Here you go. Here you go. Take our money. We have a homeless crisis. We have all these crises in our country, but who cares? Take our money. And they're like, yes, goy, give me them shekels. Pray for my city. We went through hurricane powers out. Yo, chat, give a prayer to our boy Mo. Mo, stay safe, bro. Don't walk outside and get caught in a flood. Man, I'm telling you, living in America, living in the South during hurricane season, bro, is the worst. Your power goes out, your electricity goes out, your Wi-Fi goes out. The streets are flooded with water. Oh, man. Pray for that boy. They definitely did. Dawn Island. Yeah. Oh, Goa Kingdom. That's what I meant. We're basically Goa Kingdom, bro. Like, we're not Marie Joie. Marie Joie is like halfway across the globe and we're fighting their wars. But we're basically Goa Kingdom. They come by, they visit whenever they want. When they come by, we have to make sure we're not disrespectful because they're God's chosen people. You guys know. You guys know. Stupid handouts that I can qualify for because I make too much but not enough. Bro, that's like the worst when you're right in the middle. Like you make too much but not like too much to live good, but not too little to get help. It's ridiculous. But anyways, let's get back on topic, chat. Let's get back on topic. Let's get back on topic. 11:28. Are you guys ready? Because I'm ready. Brief spoilers for chapter 11:28. Title, RPG. Is this RPG as in Modern Warfare 2? Bah! Or is this RPG as in the role-playing games? Like RuneScape? Yo, it has to be the latter, because why would it be RPG for a missile? Is this chat, do you think this is, I mean, it probably gives it away in the spoilers, but is this RPG for a role-playing game? Yo, Elbaf is gonna be crazy. If we're gonna get these Sleeping Beauty inspirations in Elbaf, we're getting RPG. Yo, no way. Cover, the Straw Hat Pirates fly on brooms, and one single huge dragon wearing student uniforms like the ones from Harry Potter. Whoa. Yo, Oda's going for a Harry Potter cover page. Yo, I'm actually surprised this isn't the cover story. I guess Oda's skipping this week. He's skipping the cover story this week to do this cover. It's bro, it's chat. It's probably what I was telling you. The editors, Shueisha, they were like, "Yo, Oda, we're gonna be real with you, bro. Like, you cooked with Egghead, bro. Don't get me wrong, Oda, you cooked. But like, this cover story is ass, bro. Oda, you gotta switch it up. Nobody cares about missing Minatomo. No one cares about the missing ramen ladies. You need to switch this up. This cover story is failing, bro. Our sales are plummeting. The leakers aren't even trying that hard to get the spoilers anymore. Oda, you gotta switch this cover story." And then Oda's like, "All right, bro, I gotta get back to the drawing board. Let me go and draw a Harry Potter cover page. And while I put that out, I have to go back to the drawing board." But in all seriousness, maybe this also has something to do with Halloween. I don't know, because Halloween's coming up, but maybe it's too soon for the Halloween cover stories. It's interesting that he did a chat, why do you think he did a Harry Potter cover page? Is there like a Harry Potter movie coming out or something? Why the Harry Potter? It makes me think of like witches too, you know, like riding on a broomstick is like what witches do. You know, like Beyonce, she's a witch. I just felt a spirit come into me. What this witch talking about? There's a lot of witches in the music industry, in the Hollywood world. Why the Harry Potter though? Someone give me your theories, chat. Is this gonna be foreshadowing? Is this cover story foreshadowing that during Elbaf we're gonna get some Harry Potter inspiration? Is that what it is? Are we gonna see some Harry Potter lore in Elbaf? There's a lot of RPG Harry Potter games. Oh, that's true. Didn't they come out with a really big Harry Potter RPG game like 2-3 years ago? The one actress from Harry Potter movies just passed. Oh yeah, the older lady. What was her name? Marjorie or something like that? Dang, that's true, bro. R.I.P. Marjorie. I probably butchered her name, but rest in peace her. Because what's the chance that like she passed away and then Oda drew this and then put it out for 11/28? Because obviously when Oda does these chapters, he's not days ahead, he's weeks ahead. Like when we get 11/28, he's already on 11/30, right? He's not on 11/29. He's literally on 11/30, 11/31 or 32. So when she passed away, this Harry Potter lady, this was literally like 2 days ago, wasn't it? This is like 2 days ago. 2-3 days ago. Yesterday. Bro, R.I.P. R.I.P. Maggie Smith. Bro, read Mahabharata. It was that has to be Hinduism. Is that Hindu? Mahabharata, because it is supreme to any story and you'll love it. Hey, you know what's supreme to any story? Let me show you what's supreme to any story. You know what I call this? I call this the truth. You know the people that don't like this, you know what I call them? Call them demons. But yeah, I'll check out Mahabharata. You know, I used the Navaratna in one of my biggest videos. If you check out my One Piece theory about the D-Clan crest, which is honestly probably like my favorite theory I've ever done, or at least in the top 3, I used some Navaratna stuff there. And obviously I used a lot of Hinduism. That's how I got Luffy was going to be based on Hanumanji. I made theories about Blackbeard being based on Three Siras. All types of stuff. You know what else is big in Harry Potter stuff? Lego. Is that true? Is there a tie between Legos and Harry Potter? I hope we get Skyrim vibes in Elbaf. Yo, that would actually be fire. Yo, I haven't played Skyrim in such a long time, bro. Who remembers when Skyrim very first came out? Like when it first came out. That game was revolutionary when it first came out. I'll never forget being on the PS3 and I made it to that one, what is it, Windfall Village? I can never remember what it's called. You know, Whiterun. I ran to Whiterun and I saw the giants in Skyrim outside of Whiterun and I ran up to them and the giants would knock you literally like 10,000 feet into the air. Windhelm. Yeah, I think it's Whiterun, isn't it? Yeah, you would run up to the giants outside of like the first big kingdom and they would literally knock you into the sky. Bro, that game was hilarious at times. But Skyrim was also glitchy. You guys remember how the horse used to work and how people you would try to traverse on the mountains? Oh man, the amount of headaches. I know I'm old, LOL. Y'all reference is Harry Potter. Mine is the movie Hook. Yo, I have no clue what Hook is, bro. What is that? Like a wizard movie? I got Skyrim on release. Oh, you are an old head. I think I was only like 13 when Skyrim came out. What year did Skyrim release on the PS3? Because I think I got it that year, but I'm not sure. Yeah, there's a lot of kingdoms in Skyrim. A lot. What's your favorite game? Right now, my favorite... What's good, Lone Sigma? Welcome back. Rudesh, welcome in, bro. My favorite game right now is Factorio, hands down. What's good, Vizwa? Right now, my favorite game is Factorio. Like, it's still a problem. I was telling you guys about this weeks ago. I can't stop. It's bad. Right now, I made a new world on Factorio. To anyone that knows the game, you'll understand what I'm saying. If you don't know, I'm gonna be speaking gibberish. But on Factorio, I just made a new world like a few days ago. And it's just a regular survival world. No mods, no cheats, anything like that. Just vanilla. And it's going to be a city block. So I already have like a block for a copper smelting station. And then a block for a copper plate pickup. Then I have a block for a hub. I have a green circuit block. Yo, that game is... Oh man, bro, that game is cracked to me, bro, because I just love that type of stuff, like organizing and optimizing. Because like the point of Factorio is you make a factory. And guys, I know we're going off topic. You guys are here for the One Piece. I'm so sorry. Just 1 second. On Factorio, the whole point is you crash land on an island or on a planet, and there's aliens, and you have to make a factory to launch a satellite and beat the game. And the whole point of the game is to make a factory and you make all these different types of items and you eventually get led to creating a satellite. Then you send the satellite and you win the game and you could keep playing. But that game is addicting. Are you under 30? Yes. Actually, chat, do I look like I'm under 30? Be real with me, chat. Do I look like I'm under 30? Or do I look... How old do I look? Give me an answer that way. Chat, how old do I look? I better not see 40. I better not see 45. Chat, how old do I look? Be real with me. Pushing 30. I got some time left before I'm 30. I got some time, bro. I got some time. I'm still a youngin'. At heart, I'm a youngin'. Obviously, someone got it right in the chat. I'm gonna leave it up to... I'm not embarrassed of my age, but I'll leave it up to be a mystery. That way you guys can have some meta theories, because we're supposed to be making theories about One Piece, but you guys are going to be making theories about the person running the stream. So a meta theory. He looks like a 27-year-old Charlos. How, Smokey? I thought we were going to be able to have one stream without the mention of this disgusting Netanyahu inspired character. You ever play Crusader Kings 3? No, I haven't, but I heard about that game. Isn't that game like super based? DLC for Wukong? I still haven't played Wukong. Charlos is 24. You're good. What do you mean I'm good? I don't want to have anything to do with St. Charlos. Jin Marks was good. Welcome back. Real lore for evil. You guys know my lore. You guys know my lore. I'm a real Revolutionary Army leader. Come on, me and Dragon were both inactive. Me and Dragon are both going against God's chosen people. Come on. You guys know this. Me and Dragon, we mess with the Messiah. Come on. Bro, it makes perfect sense. Me and Dragon got the tats. Bro, think about it. You look like a very old Mexican dad. Bro, I do not look very old. Come on. There's no way you could look at me and be like, yeah, this dude's very old. What is it, the beard? Did you play the Alex Jones video game? Dude, I didn't even know Alex Jones had a video game. Yo, free that man Alex Jones, bro. You see how they're attacking free speech? Yo, the First Amendment is the biggest lie of all time. You don't actually have the freedom of speech, bro. Especially online. You live in America? Yeah, bro, I got freedom of speech, bro. First Amendment, bro. My rights, bro. My rights, bro. Then you go online and it disappears. All right, chat, let's stop getting off topic. Let's get back to One Piece. Okay, first point. The Straw Hat crew arrives at what they believe to be a giant village, only to discover that the residents aren't giants at all. They're just regular humans. Okay, chat, is this the humans and the Nephilim in the Bible? 30-minute intro. We're not gonna talk about that. What's our theory on this, guys? What's our theory on this, guys? What's our theory? Why are there irregular humans living with the giants? Are they crossbreeding? Is this like some crossbreeding kind of stuff? You got the humans and the giants. You know, it's kind of like when a girl is like 5'1" and she's like, yeah, I need a man that's at least 6'3". It's like that, right? Because Oda's saying it's a giant village, but the people there are regular humans. So then, like, we know Oda gets things inspired from real life. So if Oda's using regular humans living in a giant's village in One Piece, is that inspired by the 5'1" girls that need a man that's at least 6'3"? Think about it. I have no clue what else this could be. This could literally just be something that's not even that special. It's like, oh, the humans and the giants on Elbaf, they live together. Like, it doesn't even have to be something groundbreaking. I don't know, chat, what do you think? I have no clue. It's just like Green Bit. Green Bit from Dressrosa, right? My memory is hazy on Green Bit, I'm not gonna lie. Green Bit was where the Tentata lived, right? What's good, Leo? What's good, Merc? Green Bit, can you remind me how this is like Green Bit? Were there humans living in Green Bit and Tentatas? Dude, my memory's hazy on Green Bit. I need to go back and reread, man. You see this? See this right behind me? I got the whole story. No excuse, bro. I need to go back and reread. Dressrosa was one of the best. I was talking to my girl about this a few days ago. Dressrosa in the manga, forget the anime. Dressrosa is one of the greatest arcs, hands down, bro. Easily top 5. I almost want to put Dressrosa in my top 3. That arc was in the manga was absolutely spectacular. And if you guys never binge read Dressrosa, I'm talking binge read. I'm not talking anime. I'm not talking One Piece. I'm not talking weekly. Binge read Dressrosa, and you'll see how insanely magnificent, spectacular, anti-Zionist that arc was. Interesting point. The U.S. Constitution does not provide the right to free speech or to bear arms. It simply states that as a truth, those rights are inalienable. They can neither be taken or given. Yo, Oakley with his research. We got our own Robin in the chat. We got our own Professor Clover, our own scholar. Bro, do you know Hanuman's mother is related to the monkey species? Yeah, I remember looking into Hanuman's mother, Hanumanji's mother. Her name's Anjana, right? Hanumanji's mother, Anjana, married, or she had a baby with Vayu, and Vayu in Hinduism is the wind god. So I've said this in like a million videos, but if Hanumanji's father is the wind god, and Luffy's based on Hanumanji, and his father uses wind powers, then it would make a lot of sense that Monkey D. Dragon's based off of Vayu. And then Hanumanji also has like a second dad that can kind of counterplay as like a grandpa. And there was ties between him and Garp. And I've talked about this on like many videos. But yeah, bro, Oda definitely used Hinduism with One Piece, but he also obviously used Christianity. He also used that type of stuff. I mean, like, come on, right? Like Noah's Ark, Adam tree, Eve tree, devil fruit, the tree of knowledge. Kuma, what was he walking around with, guys? A Bible. Where did he work at? A church. What was he doing? Oh, he was praying. As a what? A pastor. You know, I mean, it couldn't be any more obvious that like a lot of the core themes in One Piece is Christianity. And the only people that would actually argue against that are the people with religious trauma. Because if you put your religious trauma to the side and you move your bias to the side, it's so clear Oda's using Christianity. It's crystal clear. Seraphim, that's literally from the Bible. Is the sun god kid the same giant kid that we saw back? Whoa. I haven't read that far. Are you spoiling something? Are you spoiling something, Oakley? I'm taking forever to get through the spoilers, and it's my fault, but I have not read that far. The entire kingdom is revealed to be an illusion. What? The entire kingdom is revealed to be an illusion. Yo, that's actually kind of fire. See, this arc, bro, I'm telling you guys, this arc is going to give a lot of the same vibes as Whole Cake Island. And weren't we talking about this like weeks ago? Like, what if Loki made all types of things an illusion? I don't remember if I said the entire kingdom would be an illusion or the arc. I don't remember if I said that, but wow, yo, this arc is gonna have some big Whole Cake Island vibes. I'm telling you, you know, like Whole Cake Island, it was based off of what, Wizard of Oz, right? And it was all, you know, the talking animal or the talking animals, the talking trees, the talking plants. Like, I feel like that type of vibe, I don't know what to call it, like a magical story vibe. Chat, how would you word that? Both arcs are gonna have this like magical story, like a fairy tale vibe. There's gonna be a damsel in distress. Is the damsel in distress gonna be Lola? What if the damsel in distress this arc is Lola? Come on, bro, bring Lola back. That's Nami's homegirl. Told you Ye was a Fed. Filler / sun god introduction chapter. Fantasy. Yeah, what's good, Artie? Like a fantasy world. But I mean, I don't know. Fantasy feels a little too vague, you know? Because One Piece is already a fantasy. I would say like Whole Cake Island and Elbaf, they're going to have like fairy tale vibes. Something more like that. Vivi, I definitely 100% believe Vivi is going to make her way back to the Straw Hats, but I don't think she's going to be the damsel in distress this arc. I think the damsel in distress should be someone like Lola, because remember all the way back in Thriller Bark, Lola was already talking about Big Mom and Loki. I think it makes a lot of sense to bring her back into the main spotlight. I think she deserves that role, and then Vivi could play a different role. Interesting. Okay, so the entire kingdom is revealed to be an illusion, just a toy box set inside of a massive room. The giant who created this toy box is known as the Sun God. What? Is this a fake Sun God? Is this a fake Sun God? Just a toy box set inside of a massive room. The giant who created this toy box is known as the Sun God. What? Hold on. What? Why is he the Sun God? What's good, Jesus? Yo, shout out to Jesus. Jesus. Shout out to Jesus, bro. You know I rock with you, Jesus. Yo, chat, this has me stumped. Why is he the Sun God? What? Am I reading this right, bro? Just a toy box set inside a massive room. The giant who created this toy box is known as the Sun God. How? Or is this like these guys are role playing? And if the giant who made this is called the Sun God, maybe this foreshadows how the Sun God that we know about, Nika, was somehow a giant. But I don't know how that'll work, because when you look at Nika's silhouette, it doesn't give the impression of a sun god. Look at Nika's silhouette. Does that look like a giant? Not really, unless it's a skinny giant. Because when you look at giants in One Piece, they're usually kind of heavy set, you know, they're kind of chubby. They're kind of built. They don't really look thin. And when you look at the Sun God Nika silhouette, it doesn't really strike me as like heavy set. Huh. Wow, Chad, this has me stumped, bro. The Straw Hat crew smashes through a wall only to find Chopper outside. The Sun God enters the room, an enormous giant with a deer skull on top of his head, only to find the Straw Hat crew in the middle of their escape attempt. The chapter ends with the Straw Hat crew racing away on the giant cat from the previous chapter, while the Sun God charges after them in a hot pursuit. What? Hold on, chat. This chapter is a head scratcher. This chapter is a head scratcher. What is going on in this chapter? The whole kingdom is an illusion. It's all inside of a tiny box, or a toy box. The guy who made the toy box is the Sun God, and now the Sun God is chasing the Straw Hats. So this means the Elbaf Sun God is chasing the real Sun God. The Elbaf Sun God is chasing the Straw Hat Sun God. What? Yo, I don't even know what to make of this chapter. You guys remember how when we had, what was it, 2 chapters ago? You guys remember the chapter of the green fairy alcohol? People were saying that that chapter was a fever dream. No, man, this chapter is a fever dream. Is that what you call it? A fever dream? I think I'm butchering it. Chat, what do you call it? A fever dream? I don't know what to make of this. I am at a loss of words. I'm at a loss for words. Hunger Pang Big Mom vibes at the end. Oh, you think the giant is hungry? You think the giant is a cannibal? Yeah, the absinthe. When we had that chapter, people were saying that that chapter was an acid trip. They were saying that chapter was a fever dream. Is that the phrase, fever dream? I don't know why that sounds weird when I say it. I don't know, bro. This chapter is bizarre. This chapter is bizarre. This chapter is so weird, I can't even rate it. I can't even rate this chapter. What's good, Amuni? What's good, Gambit? Welcome back. I hope Chopper goes back to his OG hat. Bro, that's never gonna happen. I hate to be the harbinger the bearer of bad news, but I don't think that's ever gonna happen. But didn't they, with Chopper's hat, didn't they just rotate the X? Didn't they, like, all they did was rotate it a little bit? Chat, comment down below. What do you rate this chapter? Everyone comment down below. What do you rate this chapter? And like the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. Hit the notification bell so you never miss streams. I don't know, man. This is very, chat, this is very weird. This is a very, yo, Oda was sipping all that absinthe. Oda wrote, what was it, 1126 with the absinthe? And he's like, you know what? I made some absinthe two chapters ago. Let me sip on that. And then he made this chapter, because what am I reading? I don't know, man. This is a very weird chapter. I have not read a chapter this bizarre in quite some time. New Chopper fit been trash. I don't think his new fit's that bad. I think Franky's new design in the time skip, in the post time skip, I think it's overhated, bro. When you get used to the shorter hair, it's like, okay, you can look past it. I have no theories because I have no clue what's going on. That's what I'm saying. I have no clue what's going on. Oda laced this chapter. To all of you guys reading the spoilers, Oda laced this chapter. I can't imagine when we read the full chapter. 8 out of 10 full summary, like a 9 out of 10, I bet. You think the chapter itself is going to be a 9 out of 10? Anyway, crazy chapter. Don't tell me that I feel like Chopper original and Franky used to look badass. No, I liked the original Franky and I liked the original Chopper. They were definitely good, but I think that the new designs are overhated. Like, I think you gotta let go of the pre-time skip. Just let go for a second. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Just let go for a second. And I think you'll realize the new designs aren't that bad. If anything's butchered, it's Robin. Because look at Robin in pre-time skip. Robin pre-time skip, at least in the manga or the anime, she actually had a tan. You know, she had a little bit of melanin. Then when we went into the pre-time skip, they whitewashed Robin. Bro, the giant sun god, I'd bet, is Prince Loki, who has Norse mythologies. Loki's power of illusion, and this toy box is his way of RPGing as the sun god. Bro, I don't know. I see where you're going with that, but I feel like that might be cope. That might be coping. Because when we saw the giant cat with the crown, we were saying, oh, bro, that's Loki. That's Loki. That's Loki. Then it wasn't Loki. Now we're seeing the giant with the sun god title. Are we going to be saying, oh, that's Loki. That's Loki. It reminds me of like the man with the burn scar. You know, like, oh, this guy's the man with the burn scar. Then it's wrong. Oh, no, well, it's this guy. I'm trying to think of a better example. Do you guys remember the mystery person in Wano that snuck in and was healing the scabbards? Do you guys remember all those theories? I remember before I even did YouTube, I had this super tinfoil theory. I had this super tinfoil. It's a tinfoil theory, okay? I had this super tinfoil theory that the man or the person healing the scabbards during like pre-rooftop Wano, that it was Odin. That Odin was still alive and he went into the future. I don't know. Yo, where's Pokemon Red in the chat, man? I know he's gonna come through. Eli, Pokemon Red's gonna come in the chat. Look, guys, I'm guessing this. This is my theory for today. Pokemon Red 21, he's gonna jump in the chat at some point today, and he's gonna say no Robin, 0 out of 10. Watch, I'm calling it. That's exactly what he's gonna say. No Robin mention, 0 out of 10. Ear God, the big bunny creature. Bro, we were actually, were you there that stream when we were Googling and searching Wikipedia for the ear god? I think the ear god stuff might be out the window, or it's at least like halfway out the window, because according to Luffy, they killed the ear god, right? He was a rabbit. They killed him, and apparently Luffy ate him. He killed the rabbit and ate the rabbit. You know, chat, also another thing is that this arc, Elbaf, dealing with all of these gods, might actually be similar to Skypiea and Shandora. Think about it. Skypiea, Shandora, they had all the gods, remember? In Nolan's flashback, they were talking about the earth god, rain god, forest god. What was it? The earth, rain, forest, and was it sun? It was earth, rain, forest. Was it sun? Earth, rain, forest. I think it was sun, right? Was it sun? Because I almost feel like it was something else. I guess it was sun. Reza, is it Reza or Riza? He's saying it's sun. I guess it was sun. But for some reason, I feel like it was a fourth thing. 2 out of 10, no Blackbeard. Yo, come on, man. You know Blackbeard's not going to be in every chapter. I'm waiting for Blackbeard in the cover story. I truly believe Blackbeard and his crew, or at least it's either Blackbeard or Blackbeard and his crew or Blackbeard's crew, one way or another, they're going to go to Wano and take Pluton. And we've spoken on that many times, but Sun. Okay, yeah. So anyways, when you think about Skypiea and you think about Shandora, again, it had all those themes of the gods, right? And being that Elbaf is based off of Norse mythology, the Viking kind of lore, it's obviously going to tie into the whole gods thing. Like everyone's been talking about that for literally the past 20 years in real life. And now that we see that there's an ear god, and obviously with Big Mom's flashback that we had hundreds of chapters ago, they were already mentioning the sun god. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense that Shandora and Elbaf, they're going to be similar in that regard. Do you think Lilith will join Neo Mads? I think if that happens, it's in the context that Mads sets up a base on Elbaf. Because I think that they're going to turn Elbaf into the new Egghead. Because remember, all of the books from Ohara went to Elbaf. They're completely wrecking Egghead Island. So I think what they're going to do is they're going to make Elbaf the new Egghead. It's going to be the new research land, and then what's going to defend them are the countless giants on Elbaf, because someone or something's going to have to defend Egghead or Elbaf, right? Vegapunk, he had his technology, but clearly it wasn't enough. So maybe if the new Egghead is on Elbaf, it would make sense. And then Lilith can work there on Elbaf. Maybe if the Vegapunks, because we see that the rest of the Vegapunks, they're still alive to some extent, right? They could create a station on Elbaf. And I feel like Oda might have all these roads between Neomads, Lilith, Vegapunk, and Egghead. I feel like he might bring all of those roads into one. And then that one road is new Egghead on Elbaf. I think it'll be something like that. Because, like, doesn't that make more sense? Isn't that a bit more simpler? Because clearly, Vegapunk cared about those books from Ohara. And he had to sneak behind the world government's back, going to Elbaf for those books. So I think it makes a lot of sense to make the new Egghead on Elbaf where the Ohara books already are. And again, there's all those giants there on Elbaf to help protect the island. Lord Vale, what's good? Chat, hit the like button, like the stream. Loki is false sun god, so Luffy is the real sun god. So Giant came to Luffy to reveal the sun god to Elbaf. All right, chat. Yes or no? Do you believe that Loki is the sun god giant that we are witnessing? Yes or no? Is Loki the giant sun god this chapter is speaking about? Is that Loki? Comment down below. I'm gonna have to go with... Damn, I feel like if I say no, it's gonna be yes. And then I feel like if I say yes, it's gonna be no. Okay, if you had a gun to my head, I don't know. I'm being driven to know. But then again, it makes a lot of sense that like maybe part of the reason Loki became the prince is because they knew he was going to be the sun god. You know, like that makes a lot of sense. They're like, okay, this Loki fulfills the prophecy. But in reality, he's like a false prophecy. He's a false prophet. He's a false messiah. And Luffy's the real messiah, right? And they try to kill Luffy. They tried to kill Luffy. They tried to kill the Messiah. And he came back to life, baby. Guessing no, it's a kid from the bar. And he's playing Sun God. See, you know what's tricky, actually? I just realized this, guys. If this entire kingdom is an illusion, do you guys understand how difficult that's going to be for theories? What's good, Hikiko? Chat, do you realize how difficult that's going to be for theories? If the entire kingdom is an illusion, do you understand how difficult that is for theories? When everything we're looking at is an illusion, do you understand? Oh man, that Oda probably, part of the reason Oda did this is probably because he's like, yo, I'm so sick of this man evil, bro. This man evil. He's making all these theories. He keeps getting them right. I have to make the entire Elbaf kingdom an illusion. Everything's an illusion. That way, there's no way he could get some theories. Because this guy evil, he keeps getting those theories. This man Uteron, he keeps getting them theories. All these One Piece YouTubers, they keep getting the theories right. So I have no option but just to make an arc where the entire arc is an illusion. Every single part of the arc is an illusion. That way no one can know what's real and what's fake. Yo, that's actually hilarious. Come on. Chat, obviously I'm just joking. I'm not a narcissist. It's just a joke. Calm down. I'm sorry for my past actions. Yo, Javi Sosa, welcome in chat. Or Javi, well, I guess chat too. Javi, you know I have the heart of forgiveness, king. You know I forgive people. Javi Sosa, I forgive you, king. All you gotta do is correct your actions and we're good. We can move on, king. It's all good. Maybe it's just that one castle that's an illusion. Ah, you could be right. Because, you know, the spoilers are not always 100% accurate, right? The spoilers are not always one-to-one. Let's be honest. The spoilers are usually like, they're on track to being the chapter. But we can't assume the spoilers are exactly what the chapter is. You know, so you might have a point. Maybe it's not the whole kingdom. Maybe it's the castle. Especially because the guys that make the spoilers, they don't speak perfect English, you know? Maybe the new Egghead could be also be in with Arya. That's fire, Jordan. I like that. And you know what? As you saw, I was talking about the connection between Vegapunk, the Gorosei, and with Arya for months. For months, I was talking about that. Because we knew from the very beginning of Egghead that there was that big bottle creating artificial clouds. We knew this since the beginning of Egghead and nobody was talking about it. Don't tell me about a Reddit post from fucking, I guess it can't be 9 years ago, but don't tell me a Reddit post from 9 years ago and the post is like 2 sentences. It has 2 upvotes and 1 comment. Bro, I don't care. Nobody was talking about that. Nobody was talking about the artificial clouds. And for months, I was talking about, isn't it weird how the old men on with Arya are similar to the Celestial Dragons? They're similar to the Gorosei because the Gorosei are named the 5 Elder Stars. Tell me what's on the clothes. Tell me what's on the robe of the Witharia men. Stars. They're all old men with long beards, long white beards. And then if Uranus, a sky god, a sky weapon, is flying around the sky using Mother Flame to strike down Leloucia, Wouldn't it make sense that it's possible Uranus is an artificial cloud, a sky island that you could pilot around? If you think about with Arya, that sky island that Nami spent her time skip on, they piloted with Arya to Sabaody. No one talks about that. With Arya was piloted to Shabandi. They grabbed the wheel and they brought Witharia to Shabandi in the post time skip, returned to Shabandi, and they made it rain, I think, lightning bolts and water and rain. And that's how Nami escaped in the post time skip to get on the Thousand Sunny. That's how she got away, because of them. So it's possible that Witharia could be a parallel to Uranus. Think about that. Think about that. I like your hair, dude. What hair product do you use? Yo, my hair is probably a mess right now. Chat, is my hair a mess? I just use this cheap foaming cream, bro. It's cheap, bro. You could just go find it for the cheap. I don't like putting too much products in my hair. I've been that way for a while. Like, I don't wash my hair every single day, because like when you wash your hair every single day, bro, it gets dry. All these chemicals that they put in the products, it goes straight into your hair. Your hair is your body. So I don't wash my hair every single day. I try to wash it like once or twice a week and keep it strong and healthy, you know. But appreciate it, King. Thank you. Or Queen, King, Queen, whichever. Not queen as in wife, queen as in, you know, Javi. I did not say that. L with the 5, young King. Thank you, King. Those wizards from Witharia fit perfectly with the fairy tale vibes at Elbaf as well. Maybe they go to Elbaf, or are they originally from Elbaf? Yo, that'd be fire. That would be fire. We got a Witharia Elbaf connection. I'm here for it, because Witharia is so interesting. There's a lot to talk about. Do you guys remember on Witharia, they had bubbles, and inside the bubbles was fire, and they were using that bubble of fire to fly around Witharia? Who remembers that? That gives huge Mother Flame vibes, huge Mother Flame vibes. And again, that whole tangent I went on with the artificial clouds, Pluton, and Witharia, Sky Island, it makes so much sense. So yeah, L, that would be fire. I like Witharia. Witharia, I'm telling you, is gonna be it's underestimated. People are looking past Witharia. I'm telling you. Watch. Good theory, L. Thank you for that super chat, King. Who wants to see the Witharia people in Elbaf? I do. Bro, those guys are just like the Gorosei, man. I'm telling you, Google Witharia, go to the One Piece wiki, and look at the old men, bro. They literally give you Gorosei vibes. They wear robes with stars. They have a whole celestial theme. Gee, I wonder who else has a celestial theme. Where else do we see old men with white beards with a celestial theme? I wonder where we see that. Great theory. Did you see Garling look in the OP anime? Yes, I actually did see the new anime episode. I've watched the past 3 or 4 anime episodes. Complete fire. Who here watched the recent anime episodes? Complete fire. We had our boy Wabo, you know, the young king. Wabo walking around. He almost saved Cobra. He witnessed Emu. Bro, Sabo is such a W character. Sabo, one of the greatest characters in the entire story. I don't care what anyone says. Sabo is the most underrated character. If you look at the One Piece character polls and look at where he's placed, where he should be is a bigger gap than any other character. I don't care who you're talking about. Go look at the One Piece character polls that Oda does every few years and look at where the characters are placed versus where they should be. Sabo has the biggest gap out of any character. Sabo is one of the best characters, bro. Hands down. He inherited Ace's will. He inherited Ace's Devil Fruit. So that means he's going to defeat Akainu. He's gonna avenge Ace and take down Akainu. He's Dragon's like right-hand man right now. He saw Emu. He almost saved Cobra. He saved Vivi. Sabo is literally one of the greatest characters. One of the few characters on the good side that have actually seen Emu. Bro, he's him. He's him. If you ask me my top favorite characters, Robin, Zorro, I know that's obvious, so I guess we won't count that. But Sabo, Professor Clover, I'll tell you what the next one is. So here, my favorite characters, excluding the Straw Hats, because you guys know that's not really fair, right? My favorite characters, Sabo, Robin, this is number 3. This is number 3. Who else? Who else is another great character? Calgara from Nolan's Flashback. Probably the best designed character in the whole story. Can we just be honest? Go to the black and white manga and look at Calgara's introduction. That is one of the best character designs of all time, bro. Yo, Oda, was Jesus like leaning over your shoulder when you were designing Calgara? He's like, yo, Jesus was like, yo, Oda, I see you putting all that Christianity in your story. I see you putting all those dark, great themes into your story. You're trying to spread truth, love, and light. Let me help you with this Calgara design, bro. One of the best designs. So fire. I know I sound like I'm glazing, but come on, you guys gotta admit. It's a fire design, bro. So I am not a fan of the new font, but I like the new font, and the new font is nice, and it looks good on the new font. I think it's good. Wow, Sigma, you really like the font, huh? I think what I'm deriving from that comment is that you like the font, and you're thinking about the fonts because the font stands out compared to the old font. The new font is more good. Is that what you're saying? Sabo's better than Ace, more mature and calculating. Glad the great Blackbeard took him out. Yo. Wow. Hey, you know what? Sabo has another one up on that boy Ace, because Sabo, he was holding his own against Fujitora. Sabo was holding his own against Fujitora. Who was unable to hold their own against an admiral? Huh? Who? Wait. ASL, Ace Sabo Luffy. Luffy can hold his own against an admiral. Sabo can hold his own against an admiral. Who can't hold their own against an admiral? Who is it, chat? I'm listening. I'm listening, chat. Give me an answer. Because our boy Sabo can hold his own against an admiral. Who can't? Who can't? Tell me. I'm listening. Nolan gang. Nolan's a great character. Charlos, bro, D, get the fuck out of here. We don't praise Saint Charlos in here, okay? God's chosen people, the gods of the world. I'm not buying it. You didn't even read the book right. You didn't read the book right. We don't mess with the celestial dragons. They control all the money. They're rich. We don't do this. Look, bro. A wise man once said, I'll let you guys do your own research and come to your own conclusions. A wise man once said in a great, magnificent book. A wise man once said, circumcision is not merely outward and physical. No. Circumcision is of the heart, by the spirit, not by the written code. Okay? Go look into where that's from. And then part of that, Philippians 3:3. It is we who are the circumcision, we who serve God by his spirit and boast in Christ Jesus. Huh. What could this possibly be talking about? I don't know. I don't know, chat. Ace fanboys taking an L to stream. Hey, Ace fanboys have been taking an L since 2011, dude. I am... Anyways, I'm not going to read what that just said. Yo, Ava Maru, my boy, is Glacier, right? Glacier, is that you, Young King? Is that you? Imagine joining this stream and the first thing you hear is... Yo, listen, I'm not talking about that kind. I'm talking about the inner kind. Circumcision is not merely outward and physical. No, circumcision is of the heart by the Spirit, not by the written code. D, we're not getting this conversation going, okay? Chat, okay, whatever, forget that. We're leaving this topic. I forget that my chat is next level sus. My chat has been overran by demons. We're moving on. We're leaving this topic. We're getting back to One Piece. Where were we at? Calgara has an Aztec warrior look, so of course he looks badass. See, you know I'm biased. If Calgara is based on the Aztec look, look at me, dude. Look at me. Clearly, I got some Aztec blood. Guys, you know I got some, I'm not, like, all jokes aside, I got Irish blood in me. I got Cherokee blood in me. You know, that original American blood in me. That's why I'm such a patriot. Okay, I got that Cherokee blood in me. And I got the Aztec blood in me, chat. I got that Aztec warrior blood. So, of course, I'm going to be biased to Calgara. I'm going to be biased to Wiper. I got that Shandora blood, baby. Chat, everyone drop their ethnicity. I'm curious, chat. Give me your ethnicity. Dude, UIO, I'm not answering that question. No, I'm not answering that question. No, okay? So don't ask something like that. No. No, bro, you look like Lucci with tats. Bro. I find that more disrespectful than Charlos. Lucci is a trash character. Him in pre-time skip, his entire character was nothing more and nothing less than I want to kill. That was his entire character. There was no lore. He had no goal. He had no dream. He was anti-based. He was a bootlicker to God's chosen people. Then post-time skip, what does Oda do with Lucci? He promotes him for no reason. Wow, Oda, that makes perfect sense. Lucci, who led the greatest disaster, one of the greatest disasters in the entire One Piece history, the failure that is Enies Lobby. You take the leader and you promote him. Genius. Genius, Oda. Promotes him for no reason. Still is like, you know what? Actually, guys, my character, I don't really care about killing anymore. I actually want to serve the gods of this world. Okay, Joe Biden. I'm Mexican / Native American, black in the heart. Bro said he's black in the heart. Hamaji, what's good? African American. I'm from Bangladesh. I've never been to Africa. Viva la raza. Dutch. Yo, shout out to the Dutch. All my Dutch boys. Hispanic. I'm just an American mutt. Yo. I didn't mean to laugh. I'm astonished you used that word. Heinz 57, we call it. 132 Ontario, Scottish, Irish, German, Turkey. Damn, bro. You are a concoction. You better be bilingual. You better be trilingual. I am an Eldian. What does that mean? Elden Ring? You play Elden Ring? Hamaji was good, bro. Bro said, I'm an Eldian. Bro plays Elden Ring. He serves the gods of the world by killing, but killing more important targets now within his character. It's still boring, bro. You know why people... Let me show you the hypocrisy. Zoro's not that good, bro. Zoro, all he cares about is killing people and attacking people, bro. All he is a violent character. By the way, Lucci's amazing. What? Do you not see the hypocrisy there? And I'm not saying you in chat who said that. I'm not saying you say that. I'm saying other people say that. It's hypocrisy. How do you slander Zoro for the same thing you praise Lucci for? It makes no sense. I hope that sun god is a hot female. Bro, so... First, you guys said the burn scar man is actually a woman and it's a hot woman. Then you said that Emu is a hot woman. Now you're telling me the sun god of Elbaf is a hot woman? Bro, you guys need to go to horny jail. I barely speak English coherently. Yo, same here. Have you watched my streams, Oakley? Come on, you watch my streams. I barely form proper English sentences. The only reason people like Lucci is because he was the biggest threat in Enies lobby. If you take away that aspect of his character, it's shallow. Again, promoted for no reason. All he cared about pre-time skip was killing. There was no lore, no dream, no motive whatsoever. Then you move it to the post-time skip. Promoted for no reason. Changed his values of serving God's chosen people for no reason. His is not a good character. You know what makes a good character? You know what makes a good villain? Doflamingo. That's a good villain because Doflamingo actually had a motive. He actually had a goal. He actually had lore. He actually had rhyme and reason for his character. Lucci has nothing. Oh, but he was strong in Enies lobby. Aight, dude. Can't wait for the super thick women in Elbaf. See what I mean? Look at all these. Look at all these sick see all the to the one woman watching the stream, 2, 3 women, probably 1 woman, probably 0 women. To the women that might watch this VOD. You see, I don't take credit. I don't take responsibility for my chat. I believe in freedom of speech, okay? That's why they're saying what they say. Okay? I believe in freedom of speech. I am not like them. I'm throwing my chat under the bus. Chat, can we get back on topic? Let's get back on topic. Okay, we're here for One Peak. We're here for One Peak. Let's stay on topic. So that means Duval is a better character than Lucci. Damn. I mean, if you want to credit motive and lore to the highest degree, maybe. But I'm just saying that Lucci's overrated. That's what I'm trying to say. Luffy died, bro. Do you know? What do you mean he died? I guess he died in Wano, but what do you mean he died? Duval, the fake Sanji, or the fake Sanji face guy? Yes, better than Lucci. Evil pulling out his Sanji tactic. Yo, why you calling me out, bro? Why you calling me out, bro? I had to go out, but I'm back. I was gone for a minute, now I'm back. Back from the dead. Back from the dead. I'm back from the dead. Did I miss a lot of the spoiler talk, or has bro just been yapping? We went through the spoilers, but it's just like, I don't know what to say about the spoilers. It's bizarre. I'm confused. I'm at a loss for words. That's where we stand right now. Why is everything an illusion? Why is the entire kingdom an illusion? Why are they calling this giant a sun god? Why is the sun god chasing them? Why is the cover page Harry Potter? I'm confused. Maybe the sun god who is faking is the same guy as from Shabandi that pretended to be Luffy. Who was that again? Oh, for some reason my brain was going to Wano. You said Sabaody, Shabandi, whatever. You're talking about Damaro Black? Is that who you're talking about? Damaro Black? Is that his name? Damaro Black? Fake Luffy? I don't know about that. I don't know. Because like this could, see, here's the thing. Just because everything is they say the entire kingdom is an illusion, does that mean literally everything? Because it could mean the castle's an illusion. It could mean all the buildings are an illusion and all the roads are an illusion. It could mean all different types of things. We don't know if it means every single thing. Every tree, every person, every king, every knight, every pot, every pan. We don't, that's why we need the chapter. It's hard to tell if they mean literally every single thing, because this could be a giant that the people of Elbaf do genuinely believe is the sun god. Or it could be an illusion. It could be a little kid. It could be Loki. It's so hard to say, and that's why, like, I have mixed feelings. I'm having mixed feelings about this chapter, because if everything is an illusion, how do you even make a theory? Is Oda gonna cock block us and blue ball us from making theories? Because if everything is an illusion, do you understand how difficult it's gonna be to make a theory? Because if everything is an illusion, then you don't have anything to build on. Think about it. If everything is an illusion, you have nothing to build on. And then it's like, it's opinion versus like an opinion based on fact versus an opinion. You know, like, because then everything's an opinion. If the entire kingdom is an illusion, everyone has different interpretations about everything. So that's going to make making actual, like, strong theories very difficult. Because if everything's an illusion, then everything is an opinion. I don't know, man. I like the theories in One Piece that's based off of something that we know is true. Like, you could make a theory about Imu being based off of Ravana because you're basing it off of based off of a known fact. But if this arc in this kingdom, everything is an illusion, then what do you even build your theory on? It's Plutoski. Baby Pluto with the 6 months. Young King, thank you so much. 6 month gang. Chat, can we get some salutes in the chat for our boy Baby Pluto? Coming through 6 months. Salute to that boy Pluto. Salute to that boy Pluto. Thank you, King. Feels like the Katarina Devon theories. Exactly. It just, if everything is an illusion, it throws a wrench in the theory machine. If the entire kingdom is an illusion, it throws a wrench in the theory machine. Because now, starting from this chapter forwards, everyone's going to be having different interpretations than the next guy when it comes to the theories. Everyone's going to have different interpretations on every single panel. Think about it. Every single panel can be interpreted differently between the people. And then it's like, okay, why would you lean one way over another when at the end of the day it's an opinion and it's an illusion? See, like, that goes against what I prefer. I prefer when I see a theory that's based off of a fact. It's based off of a panel that can't be misinterpreted. You know, that's what a good theory is. I'm going to get this real fact. I'm going to get this real chapter. I'm going to get this real panel. I'm going to get this real dialogue bubble, and I'm going to make a theory out of it. But that's completely out the window if everything's an illusion. Because Imu views the entire world as his plaything. It's true, bro. It's true. Everything being an illusion is the next logical ability needed to fight Luffy's power of imagination. Oh, you know what? Lucas, that's actually insane. You know, maybe that's why they're using the island Elbaf as an illusion. If Elbaf has been worshipping the sun god for a millennium, then maybe they know about the power of imagination that the sun god has. So, like you said, maybe they counteract the sun god's imagination through illusions. Oh. And if the story ends with Luffy versus Imu, and Luffy uses imagination, then that means Imu's gonna be using illusions. Yo! Lucas! Lucas! You cooked! You cooked! Hey, chat, let's get some salutes to Lucas. Because that was a big question that people had. If Luffy is the power of imagination, what would Imu be? Given that Imu would be the antithesis of imagination. Wouldn't it just be illusions? Imagination versus illusion? Whoa. Isn't the antithesis of imagination reality? Lucas still cooked. It depends on what lens you look at it through. Because think about it. If Luffy uses his imagination powers, that's not the same thing as Loki using illusions. Because when you use illusions, it's like Tsukiyomi. It's like Mangekyo Sharingan. right? It's like genjutsu from Naruto. An illusion is more of like a forced thing. You're forcing someone under your imagination, whereas Luffy is changing reality through his imagination. So Luffy is changing reality through his imagination, and then Loki would be changing someone's reality through his illusion. So that in a way that is an antithesis. Think about that. Or it could be, Oda could go the direction where this arc is about, again, Luffy changing the reality through his imagination versus Loki, who changes other people's reality through his illusion. And then Imu would be reality versus imagination. But then again, how does reality versus imagination even counteract Luffy? Because Luffy's changing reality with his imagination. That's the thing that people are losing sight of. That's the thing, because people will say that Imu must be the power of reality because reality is the antithesis to imagination. But they forget that Luffy is changing reality through his imagination. Luffy is working with reality. Like, Luffy changes reality to make the ground rubber. So isn't Imu's power being reality kind of the same thing? It seems like a boring response. Because then, like, let me give you guys an example. Luffy would be fighting Imu, and Luffy would use his imagination to change the reality of ground into rubber. And then what's Imu's power? He's like, no, back to solid ground. Like, that's Imu's power? It seems kind of boring, right? Unless Imu also uses his imagination for, or his imagination to change reality. That makes more sense, because if Imu, his whole power is reality, that's kind of boring. Again, and that it doesn't really feel fulfilling. Luffy's using his imagination to change reality. So it's the reality for everyone. Luffy doesn't put anyone under an illusion. Everyone in the world will see reality change because of his imagination. But then Imu would just be like, no, go back to reality. No, go back to reality. No, go back to reality. It's like, okay, that's it. His power, all it does is erase imagination, Luffy's imagination, and sets it back to reality. Like, it has to be deeper than that. And the obvious choice for something deeper than that is Imu using his imagination to change reality. But then that's just a parallel to Luffy. It can't just be only reality. It would have to be something deeper than that. Imu using his imagination to change reality, which then means Imu could turn the ground into lava. And Luffy changes the ground into rubber. Do you guys get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? This new sun god could be tricking everyone on Elbaf into thinking he's legit sun god by using the power of illusion to mimic the real sun god's power of imagination. You know what? It might, I'm starting to lean towards Loki being the sun god. Because Loki is the prince of Elbaf. He is the ruler of Elbaf. Wouldn't Elbaf make their ruler the sun god? If Elbaf worships the sun god, and Elbaf for several hundred years has been running under a theocracy, I tweeted about this months ago. If Elbaf is running under a theocracy, let me pull up the panel. Let me show you guys something. Let's check this out. Let's check this out, guys. Because I posted a panel about this a while ago. It seems like Elbaf is running under a theocracy. And if they're running under a theocracy, then doesn't it mean that Prince Loki is the sun god? Oh, come on. I tweeted this somewhere, bro. I think maybe it was a part of my thread. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Bro, I promise I tweeted this out at some point. Did I not tweet it out? Maybe I showed it on stream. I must have showed it on stream. But there is a panel that proves Elbaf was running on a theocracy, meaning that Elbaf, they would talk to the sun god to solve their problems, which means that Elbaf runs on a theocracy. So if Elbaf runs on a theocracy and Prince Loki is running Elbaf, then that necessarily means that the sun god is who they go to. And if they go to sun god and they go to Elbaf, or they go to Loki, then that means Loki's the sun god. Maybe that account got canceled. You think they took down the tweet? A theocracy is a government system where the ruler is God. Oh, come on, bro. Chat, I think it was during Little Garden. I think it was during Little Garden when Dory and Broggy were fighting, and they said something like, "Oh, we were going to our sun god. We were going to our god to decide our matters." Oh, man, I don't think I have the panel. Guys, take my word for this. I promise I'm not lying. And I think it was Little Garden, or maybe it was Big Mom's flashback. Was it was either Little Garden or it was Big Mom's flashback. The Giants of Elbaf said that they would go to their god to solve their matters. And obviously they're talking about the sun god. But then we also know that Prince Loki is the ruler of Elbaf. So wouldn't that mean that Prince Loki would be their sun god? And now in these spoilers, they're talking about how there's a sun god running around. So it could be that Prince Loki in Norse mythology uses illusions and he's a trickster. So he's making Elbaf think that he's a sun god, but he's only doing that through illusions. So that's why he would be the ruler of Elbaf. He would be the prince of Elbaf known as Loki, because he pretends to be the sun god. Is during no, it's not during Skypiea. I think it's during Little Garden. Let me see if I can find the panel. Let's see, chat. Let's see. So Little Garden was 11:15 to 11:29. Hold on, let me hide my information. Let me log into Viz real quick, guys, and we're gonna check this out. Mother Carmel mentioned Sun God. Yeah, she did. Mother Carmel mentioned the Sun God. I already forgot the chapters. 11:15. Okay, so let's check it out. I'm gonna prove it, because if Elbaf solves their problems by going to the sun god, and we know that Prince Loki is the ruler of Elbaf, then doesn't that mean they treat him like the sun god? Especially since they have a sun god running around Little Garden right now. Let me see. I think it was during Little Garden. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I found it. See, I told you guys. I told you. I found it. I told you. The proof is in the pudding, bro. What chapter is this? 11:16. This is the official Viz translations. When there's a dispute and neither side will yield, the god of Elbaf decides the matter. Our god protects the one who is right and lets him live. So that means Elbaf runs on a theocracy. A theocracy is a government where God runs the law. So that means Elbaf is on a theocracy and their god is the sun god. So doesn't that mean, since Prince Loki is the ruler of Elbaf, he would necessarily be their sun god? Especially since, again, we see, we're seeing how there's a sun god right now. Oh, Chad.
Let him cook. Let him cook now.
It's gonna be Loki. The giant who created this toy box is known as the sun god. The sun god enters the room, an enormous giant with a deer atop of his skull, or atop of his head, only to find the Straw Hat crew. So again, I'll read through this one more time. When there's a dispute and neither side will yield, the god of Elbaf decides the matter. So that means the ruler of Elbaf is the god of Elbaf. And we know the god of Elbaf is the sun god. So I could reword this. When there's a dispute and neither side will yield, the sun god of Elbaf decides the matter. The sun god protects the one who is right and lets him live. But then we know that Loki is the ruler of Elbaf. So wouldn't that mean that Loki is the sun god? And we know that in Norse mythology, in Nordic mythology, Loki is a trickster. So it could be the case where Loki is using an illusion to appear as the sun god. So that's why he's the prince. That's why they go to the sun god. Oh, chat, come on. W or L? Give it to me straight, chat. Give it to me straight. This seems very straightforward. This is very straightforward. This is very linear. W or L? Not the person, the letter. If Prince Loki is the ruler of Elbaf, and people of Elbaf, go to the god, they go to the sun god to decide the matter, then doesn't that mean that Loki and the sun god are the same? And the only reason why Loki would be the prince is because they think he's the sun god, and they think he's the sun god because of an illusion. And Loki has an illusion in Elbaf because Loki in Norse mythology uses illusions. He's a trickster. So therefore, Prince Loki on Elbaf uses illusions to appear as the sun god. They think Prince Loki is the sun god because of his illusions. Bro, come on. I'm gonna pat my own back. I'm gonna pat myself on the back really quick. That seems very straightforward to me. There's multiple gods in Elbaf, right? No. There's only one sun god. There's only one sun god. Because in 1116, again, they said when there's a dispute and neither side will yield, the god of Elbaf. It says the god of Elbaf, not the gods of Elbaf. And then it says our god, not gods. Our god protects the one who is right. And then when you look at Big Mom's flashback, when she was on Elbaf, they only mentioned one god. They only ever said one god. And the god they were referring to was the sun god. They said it during Big Mom's flashback. And now again in chapter 1128 and the past few chapters before we left Egghead, again they mentioned God, and they mentioned sun god. So if Prince Loki is the ruler of Elbaf, that's why he's the prince, because he's the ruler, right? If he's the ruler of Elbaf, but yet they go to the sun god to decide their matters, then that means Prince Loki is their sun god. You mean Loki mimicked the sun god, like how he turned into the appearance of Zeus? Wait, Loki turned into Zeus? So why are they taking in sun god Luffy, Dory, and Broggy? Yeah, so here's the thing, Guts. Regardless if my theory is true or correct, your question still stands. You push my theory to the side, kick it to the side. Your question still stands. Because clearly in 1128, they're calling this guy running around chasing the Straw Hats the sun god, regardless of my theory. They're calling him the sun god, but then they also called Luffy the sun god. So there's a disconnect there. There's a confliction there, regardless of my theory. So that confliction, that conflict doesn't mess with the theory at all. What about the big ear god? That's a good point. But when they're talking about the overall god, the guy who rules everything, the guy who has the final say, it's one person. So they probably have like the minor gods, little gods. That's what I meant earlier, chat. Let me correct myself. Let me speak more precisely. Elbaf is based on Norse mythology, so there's most likely going to be multiple gods. But when I said there's one god, what I'm talking about is the ruler. That's what I mean. Let me speak more precisely. That's what I mean. There's one ruler, like the guy who has the final say, the god of Elbaf who decides the matter. Our god protects the ones who's right. That's what I meant. Because they didn't say the gods. They didn't say the gods of Elbaf decide the matter. They didn't say the gods who protect the ones who's right. They're saying the god who decides the matters. The god who protects the one who is right. And they're talking about the sun god. Go look at Big Mom's flashback. I'm in school right now, King, but you know I had to stop by the live. Yo, hesitant was good, bro. I'm glad to see you, King. In mythology, Loki deceived everyone by making himself look like Zeus. See? So I don't think Oda's going to translate that to One Piece, where Loki's going to pretend to be Zeus and trick Nami. I mean, maybe that'll happen, maybe. But I think Oda's remixing that. I'll put any amount of money on that. Oda's remixing that. Instead of the mythology of Loki pretending to be Zeus, Oda's going to put in his story Loki pretending to be sun god Nika. I'm calling it. Jump on the ship right now, guys, because once this ship departs, don't claim you were on this ship. Don't claim you were on this train. You're either with me or you're against me. So let me get your answers, chat. Yes or no? Is Loki the sun god? Is he the sun god through an illusion, as shown in Norse mythology? He creates illusions. He pretends to be gods. And the reason why he's the prince of Elbaf, the reason he's the ruler of Elbaf, is because he makes them think he's the sun god. Come on, chat. This, I'm sealing the deal. I'm sealing my theory. Because when we were talking about the cat being the sun god, you guys know. You guys were there. A lot of you guys were there. I was saying, oh, but you know, if Loki was the cat, why didn't he turn back into Loki? When the cat turned, because the cat turned into a lion, then the lion was knocked out and it turned back to a cat. It didn't turn back to a human, it turned back to a cat. So I was like, okay, the cat's probably not Loki. That's what I said. You could go and check the VODs if you weren't there. But again, how else do you explain this? How else do you explain this? Loki is the ruler of Elbaf. There's no way around that. Okay? You hear me? Do you hear me, chat? Prince Loki is the ruler of Elbaf. There's no running away from that. There's no running away from that. Prince Loki is the ruler of Elbaf. I'm going to say it one more time. There is no running away from that. But yet, they go to the sun god to decide the matters of Elbaf. If Loki's the ruler of Elbaf, but then they go to the sun god who they worship the sun god, and when they need to solve matters, they go to the sun god. Wouldn't that mean that Loki is the sun god? But why would Loki be the sun god? Oh, through illusions. Loki used his illusion to make Lola look hot. That's why he fell for her. Yo, that's crazy. Elisu says nah. Okay, if you're saying not, explain to me why. You feel free to disagree. You don't have to agree with me. Freedom of speech. Believe whatever you'd like. But if you disagree, explain how that works. Because there's no way around it. Prince Loki's the ruler of Elbaf. There's no way around that. And then they also said that the sun god decides the matters. I feel like I'm kind of repeating myself here. Explain to me. If you disagree, it's okay. You don't have to agree. I'm just a dude with a microphone and a camera. You don't have to agree with me. Just explain why. Because to me, there's no way around this. There's no running around this. Right? Who is the king of Elbaf? I think when they say that Loki's the prince of Elbaf, I'm like 99% sure what they mean is he's the king. King, prince, I'm pretty sure that's what they meant. Look at his crown. Look at Prince Loki's crown. Also, this dude's a giant. Loki is a giant. You see that? Loki is a giant. And now there's a giant running around. Wow, that's interesting. There's a giant sun god running around. Giant Loki. Huh. A prince having more power than a king is odd. I think it's more of a translation thing. I think it's more of a style thing. As Prince of Elbaf, he commands an entire military of giants, which is said to be the strongest in the world. We got Pakes with the 9 months, bro. Pakes got a baby right here. We got the baby. He has a 9 month. He's about to deliver the baby. 9 months membership. Can we get some salutes in chat for Pakes? Thank you, Pakes. From the Stall King to you, bro. I greatly thank you. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you so much, King. That's why Dorian Broggy Luffy was cosplaying. Whoa. Lone Sigma, reword that for me, bro. It does say that it is an enormous giant, so it's probably full grown, and Loki's 6'3"-ish. That would fit the bill. Is he 6'3"? Nah, Loki has to be much taller than 6'3", because Loki, okay, so look, Loki's height isn't even listed. Okay, we don't know how tall Loki is, but he's way taller than Lola. How tall is Lola? He's way taller than Lola. Look, Lola is 7 feet tall. Lola is 7.5 foot tall. Not 7.5 feet. Lola is 7 feet tall. But then when you look at Loki, he's way taller than her. This dude's a giant. It doesn't make sense for Loki to be seen as the sun god Nika by the giants of Elbaf, because Dorian Broggy referred to Luffy as a sun god when they came to rescue them in Egghead. So that doesn't conflict with the I just explained this a second ago. Look, I'm gonna explain it one more time. Let's forget the theory for a second. Let's erase our mind and forget my whole theory about Loki being the sun god. Okay, just get rid of the theory. You still have the question. The question still pertains. Why are they calling this guy in 1128 the sun god if Luffy's the sun god? You see what I mean? So regardless if the theory is right or not, you still have the same question. And that's what I was explaining earlier. 1128. The Straw Hat crew arrives at what they believe to be a giant village, only to discover that the residents aren't giants at all, they're regular humans. The entire kingdom is revealed to be an illusion, just a toy box set in a massive room. The giant who created this toy box is known as the sun god. You see what I mean? So regardless if Loki's the sun god or not, you still have the question. You see what I'm saying? So I don't find that to be a good rebuttal, even if you push the theory to the side. Either way, you still have them calling this guy a sun god, but yet they called Luffy the sun god. You see what I'm saying? So I don't think that Loki being the sun god conflicts. And again, I know I'm speaking very emotionally. That's just how I am. Like, I get emotional with my arguments and my debates. Don't take it personally. I love everyone here in chat. I love you all. I'm just a passionate speaker. And most of you guys already know this, like 99% of you. We're always joking. We're always getting emotional and bullying each other. Bro, we don't take it that serious, all right? But that's what I'm trying to say, basically. Regardless of the theory, there's still a sun god, and that's what I'm confused about. Look, I'm just like you. Why are they calling this guy the sun god? Why? Dorian Broggy literally just said Luffy was the sun god. So why are they calling him the sun god? I think the reason why they're calling him the sun god is because Prince Loki is using an illusion. I think that's why. Because again, you guys pointed out, I forgot who it was in chat. You guys said that in Norse mythology, Prince Loki uses illusions. And then on top of that, in Norse mythology, he pretended to be a god. He pretended to be Zeus. So I think Oda's going to remix that. Instead of Loki pretending to be Zeus, Nami's partner, he's going to use Loki to pretend to be the sun god. And that's why, again, they're calling this guy the sun god. And then on top of that, Prince Loki, the ruler of Elbaf. Have you awakened your fruit? Yo, chat, do you guys think I've awakened my fruit? Yes or no? Have I awakened my devil fruit? And if I have awakened my devil fruit, what is the fruit called? L? You better not answer this question because I know exactly what you're going to say, L. I love you, bro. I love you dearly, but I know what you're going to say. Monkey, what's good, King? I'm glad to see you, bro. Mind Hacks, what's good, bro? Monkey, again, welcome back, bro. Anime Land, welcome back. Eric Hernandez, welcome back. Is it Sony or Sonny? I'm going to call you Sony. Welcome in, bro. Ahmad, welcome in. Yap yap no me. I got the yap yap no me chat. Hey, come on, you chat, you bait me. You guys force me into yapping. You guys know I have no responsibility. I take no accountability for anything I do. It's all your fault, chat. It's all your fault. Evil got the awakened instant cook fruit. Needs more time to cook. Tinfoil no me. Human fruit model Charlos. Mods. I need this motherfucker erased right now. Get Oakley out of my chat. I don't care how many super chats. I don't care how many friendly DMs. I need Oakley erased. This history, gone. Fuck a poneglyph. Opium no me. Man, I abandoned that satanic stuff. I'm done with opium, bro. They're satanic. Bro, you can't tell me opium's not satanic, bro. Come on. Open your eyes. I had to leave. I embraced in the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen. I had to embrace the true God, the Messiah. They're losers, but music smacks. Nah, bro. Their music is trash. Ken Carson's music is garbage. Come on, it's degenerate. Look at all these rappers. Look at all these rappers. Look at Glorilla. Look at Sexy Red. Look at Drake. Look at Ken Carson. Look at Playboy Cardi. They're satanic. They're satanic. Drugs, Xanax, Molly's, perks, lean, za. Bro, can you give me something else? Okay, you want something else? Spin the block. Spin the block? Bro, give me something else. Oh, I'm sipping lean. Again with the lean? Please give me something else. Oh, well, I'm off a perk. Perk? Bro, something else. I got bodies. It's degenerate. It's degenerate. Who's funding these rappers? Huh? Who could possibly be funding these rappers? All I know is it's a coincidence. And I'm not going any deeper. I go on these rants too much. I'm not even... I don't co-sign what the chat says. I'm just leaving it to interpretation. Feel free to believe whatever you want in life. I'm funding Uzi, and you're just learning about it. Yo, come on. Hey, by the way, chat, these are my opinions. I don't want you guys thinking I'm looking down on you guys, chat. I love everyone here in chat. You guys do whatever you want. I would advise you guys to live great lives and to avoid degeneracy, but I'm not here to judge my chat. Okay? Do whatever you want in life. Freedom of speech. But if you ask me my opinion, that's my opinion. And I listened to Uzi since 2014, literally. I remember listening to Love is Rage 1. Love is Rage 1. I found that mixtape and I was in love with Uzi's music. And every time he dropped the album, I would listen to it. You know how long that is? 2014? That's 10 years ago. And in the past few years, it was April 20th this year, 420. I had to abandon rap music April 20th, 420 this year, because I realized this was before I found Jesus Christ. But I had to step back because I was like, wait a minute. I'm listening to this music every single day. I'm listening, and every single day I'm listening to this music hours a day. Every single day, hours a day. Drugs, infidelity, cheating, spinning the block, murder. It's like, what? I don't want to be getting infused with that low frequency. I don't want that in my brain. So I stopped listening to it. And then, you know, like I found Jesus, bro. Shout out to Jesus Christ. All of my Christians in the chat, let me know if you guys are a Christian. Drop a cross in the chat. Drop a cross in the chat if you're Christian. I got into conspiracy theories and then I realized, wait a minute. Why are all the powerful people in the world, why are they so obsessed with rituals? They're literally so obsessed with rituals. They're so obsessed with these SRAs, if you know what that stands for. They hate Jesus. Like, you don't see these elites and these powerful people and these powerful organizations slander Buddha. You don't see them slander Buddha. You don't see them slander Prophet Muhammad. You don't see them slandering Zeus. You know who they do slander? Who do they slander 24/7? Is it Prophet Muhammad? No. Is it Zeus? No. Is it Buddha? No. Is it Hanumanji? No. It's always the same person. And who is that person? Oh, you know what I call that person? The truth. That's what I call him. But then, yeah, I looked at the world that way and I was like, wow, that's amazing. Well, not amazing as in good, but that's insane. Like, they're always going after the same person. And then I was thinking, like, wait, if they keep, why do they hate Jesus so much? They hate him so much. Why? Was I lied to? Did people lie and tell me that there was no manuscripts to the Gospels? They were using the telephone game. Were they lying to me? Then I did my research. Wait a minute. The Gospels have over 5,800 ancient manuscripts. Whoa! Why did no one ever tell me that? Atheist scholars agree. Over 5,800 manuscripts. You want to tell me about Plato? You want to tell me about Galilee? All these like Greek stuff and Roman stuff? They literally have manuscripts in the 2 digits. And guess what? They were made over 1,000 years later. But then you look at the New Testament. Wait a minute. Why is the New Testament fake in your eyes? But then like you look at this other thing like Plato. There's what, 7 manuscripts? When were they written? 1,400 years later? But then you look at the New Testament and it's 5,800. That's kind of a big difference between 7 and 5,800. Then you look at the gap in between the years. Oh, 50 years or less between when the Gospels were written and when we are between 50 and I think 70 years between when the resurrection took place and when the Gospels were found, like were written or whatever. And then, trust me, chat, it goes way deeper than this. I don't want to go on a whole tangent, but I realized there's so many lies about the Bible. Go do your research. Atheist scholars, atheist historians will confirm that all of these things you hear are lies. Oh, the telephone game, the Bible was rewritten and retranslated 1,000 times. That's not true. We have the ancient manuscripts, and every time English evolves as a language, they go to the original manuscripts and they translate it to the current English. It's not like they translated it from the ancient Hebrew, ancient Greek to Spanish to Portuguese to Chinese to Japanese, then to English, then back to Russian, then back to English. No. They had the ancient manuscripts and they would translate to English. Then when the English evolved as a language, they go back to the manuscripts, translate to English. So there's all these lies. And then I found Jesus, the truth, the way. I am the truth, the love, and the light. No one comes to the Father except through me. But anyways, I'm off the tangent. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Okay? Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Let's move back into One Piece. Evil is team He Gets Us. Who's that? What's that? He Gets Us. When you're younger, you think the rich are just being edgy out of pure boredom. When you're older, you realize there's something to it. Exactly. These guys are not doing these things for fun. They're doing it because that's their religion. That's their belief. That's their faith. They pray to Baphomet. They pray to Moloch. They pray to Baal. They love that stuff. Planned Parenthood sounds like Leviticus to me. Sounds like Leviticus to me. You guys ever read Leviticus? What happened in Leviticus? What happened? What happened? Something about Molech? Something about babies? Evil is our year system is like an arrow pointing to Jesus. I didn't know that. That's crazy. It's probably a lot of people finding them. The Spirit comes through at times we least expect. Facts. There's Apocrypha in almost all the holy books. They don't believe the Bible, but they're searching for Atlantis. Bro, bro, you took the words right out of my mouth. Bro, I told my girl the same thing. It's so funny. Like, look, people are going to be offended by this. Look, chat, don't be offended. This is just my opinion, okay? You want to tell me about Atlantis, but then you downplay the New Testament? Huh? Do you realize the difference in ancient history and ancient what do you call it, when you find like the ancient artifacts, what do you call it, dude? There's a huge difference between Atlantis and the New Testament. So why are you sitting there talking about Atlantis is real, Atlantis is real, then you turn around and slander the New Testament? I wonder who's pushing this anti-New Testament belief. All I know is it's probably a coincidence. Jesus is our joy boy. Exactly, bro. All right, chat, let's get back on topic. I'm sure a lot of people left. Look at this Christian forcing his beliefs on me. I'd rather hear him slander Christians. This chapter really sounds like a church in a science war. Yo, that's what we were thinking about. Do you remember the chapter where Vegapunk was talking about how there was a dichotomy? You guys remember that? Vegapunk said there was a dichotomy with the ancient kingdom. It was one type of beliefs versus another. It might have been theocracy versus democracy, or religion versus science. What chapter was that, guys? Can anyone find me that chapter? It was maybe like, I think it was during Vegapunk's speech. Vegapunk was saying there was two types of ideas in the world, and there was a big battle over the ideas. But he obviously didn't say what the ideas were. I have two options. Either it was theocracy versus democracy, or it was religion versus science. I'll put any amount of money. It was one of those two. And I kind of want to lean towards theocracy versus democracy. And then the One Piece world uses a false democracy. Because think about it. The ancient One Piece world most likely followed Sun God Nika. Okay, so if the ancient One Piece world followed Sun God Nika, then that necessarily means that they lived in a theocracy. But then wait a minute, when the Void War, when the Century War ended, when the Void Century ended, they weren't a theocracy anymore. They became a democracy. Remember, all those 20 kings went to Marijois and they had equal power? And obviously we know that's not true. Emu's ruling it. Doesn't it seem obvious? They went from a theocracy of everyone, all the lands, all the world worshiping Nika, to all of a sudden the world's ruled by the world government. That therefore a democracy. You have the reverie. It's like the United Nations. The United Nations has power all across the world. And when you go to the assemblies, the United Nations assemblies, that is literally the same exact thing as the One Piece reverie. Go look up the UN assembly, United Nations assembly. So that's why I think like, the One Piece world, it used to be in a theocracy. Their authority was God. Then they moved into a democracy where their authority wasn't God anymore. Their authority was a vote. All the rulers have to meet at Marijois and they have to cast a vote for the decisions they're going to do. But it goes deeper than that because we know that it's not like that. Emu has all the power in the world. So that means truly the true definition of One Piece and their leadership, their government system was a theocracy becoming a fake democracy, because it's not a democracy. Emu's ruling the democracy. Well, chat, what is that called? An autocracy? Is that what it's called? When one man rules the government system? I think it's called an autocracy. So if you wanted to, for me, if I wanted to summarize One Piece, it was a world that went from a theocracy to a fake democracy that is actually an autocracy. And that's why I think the two ideas that Vegapunk was talking about in his message was theocracy versus democracy. Emu and his kingdoms, all those 20 kingdoms that worked with Emu, they were like, yo, you're God, Elbaf, Skypiea, you countries, Alabasta. We don't like your God. We hate God. We hate God. We should be putting the power in the hands of the people. We don't like theocracy. We want a democracy. We want freedom. And now you have moral relativism. Look at moral relativism. Look at how bad moral relativism is, bro. If you believe in moral relativism, there is no objective truth. There is no objective morality. You just vote on it. And then morals is decided on votes. So there's no objective morality. And you could look at America. At one point in time, there was votes and they had slavery and they all believed it was true. So what? That means slavery was objectively or was morally objective? No, it wasn't. We ended up voting it out. So yeah, anyways, Moral relativism sucks. I think we get our morals from something higher above. Like innately, we know what's wrong and what's right. It's written in our heart. These things are written on our heart. And where is it? Who wrote it? Who wrote these morals written in our heart where we know intuitively that murder is bad? Who wrote it? Our DNA is a language? Who wrote that? Who wrote it? It's crazy how much Jesus gets slandered. Well, there's only one true source I could think of. Where'd it go? I saw a good chat message. Where did it go? Someone said something good in chat and I lost it. Guys, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I just went on a whole tangent about moral relativism. I struggle to say that word. Moral relativism. You guys, bro, thank you to all you guys that don't mind my rants. I appreciate it because sometimes I feel like you guys are like, here we go again, dude. Can we talk about Nami's boobs? Can we talk about Ramid's boobs? I don't want to hear about this theocracy. I don't want to hear about moral relativism. Oh, that's the chat message I lost. Adnan, what's good, brother? Glad to see you. Lone Sigma says, who do you think Emu is based on? So, also, I missed the chat message. I missed two super chats. So sorry. L, thank you for the $2 super chat. He said, Giants allied with Shanks. No truth about Loki? That's a good question, because do they know the truth? My thing is like, chat, I'm curious. Answer, why do they call Luffy the sun god, but then they turn around and call this guy the sun god? I don't understand. Maybe, like you said, L, maybe the Giants closest to Shanks know the truth. You know, that being Dorian Broggy. Maybe Dorian Broggy, this sun god who made the toy box, maybe Dorian Broggy know that he's not the true sun god and Luffy's the true sun god. But then everyone else thinks that this false sun god is a true one. I don't know, bro. It's really confusing. And I think like this is something very obvious. Like, I don't think Oda made a mistake and he's like, oh shoot, I accidentally made this guy in Elbaf the sun god. No, I think there's a logical reason for it. And it could be Occam's razor. It could be that, again, this guy is the sun god through an Occam's razor conclusion where he's not the sun god, it's an illusion. To me, that's the Occam's razor path. Occam's razor tells you the obvious solution is the solution, or the obvious conclusion is the best conclusion. So I think if this guy is known as the sun god, the Occam's razor path is that it's because of an illusion. He's tricking. If it's something deeper than that, I have no clue. I have no clue. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think. L, thank you for that super chat. And L donated $5. Again, thank you, King. L said, lies. We are mere peasants to St. Charlos. Look, listen, I'm not St. Charlos. The chat is not, or are not. The chat is not mere peasants. L, that's not the agenda. Chat, are you guys co-signing the St. Charlos thing? Because I know that Smokey co-signs it, and I think, does Lucas co-sign it? A lot of people co-sign the St. Charlos agenda. Who else co-signs the St. Charlos agenda? Please let me see some no's in chat. I don't want to see some yeses in chat. I don't want to see some me's in chat. No St. Charlos agenda. We got Big X, bro. Big X in the chat. Big X in the chat. Bro, X, I miss you, bro. I miss you, King. Hit me up, Axe, bro. You gotta hit me up, bro. DM me. We gotta link back up, bro. I was just talking to my girl about you a few days ago because I mentioned, I'm not gonna get into the specifics because I don't want to give personal details about you on stream, but I was telling my girl like, yo, what if I did such and such? And the such and such is something that you were doing for a while. I don't know how to hint at it without making it obvious, but you were doing something for a while. For I'll say for like extra money on the side. I was thinking like, yo, what if I did that? You know, I could get exercise at the same time. And I mentioned you to her, bro. But Axe, bro, I'm glad to see you. Hope you're doing good, bro. St. Charlos Nerona agenda? Bro, I'm telling you, Nerona Charlos is a fire theory. Come on, man. You know how funny and how great that would be? Nerona Charlos? Literally, it sounds like such a dumb theory, but it makes so much sense. I don't push the agenda, but I understand it. Man. But L, bro, thank you so much for the super chats. You know, I greatly appreciate you, bro. Thanks, bro. You too. We're doing good over here. You know, we're doing good over here. I was gonna call you Alex. We're doing good over here, Axe, bro. I'm out here, you know, I'm out here killing my flesh. You know, I'm out here getting that Elijah spirit. Getting that Elijah spirit, fighting off them demons like Archangel Michael. But most importantly, I'm out here killing my flesh to the best of my ability. For the wages of sin is death. I cannot be bound by my flesh. I'm bound by the spirit, baby. You missed chat? Where did I miss chat? What's good, Sherm? Welcome back, bro. The use of miracles. Remember during Big Mom's flashback, they thought she used Nika powers to make the sun. The giants are easily influenced. The sun that resides in Elbaf showed the giants a miracle. Yeah, that's a good point. As you said, in Big Mom's flashback, they mentioned the sun god. And she created, what's the sun's name again? What's his son's name? She created the sun in Elbaf. What's his name again? I'm not going to read the chat. I'm not going to read the chat. What's his name? Zeus is the cloud, and then... what's his name? The sun. Big Mom's son. Not biological son, the son. Damn, I can't remember what his name is. I'm going to have to read the chat. What's his name? I think it's some kind of Greek god. What's the Greek or Roman god? The Greek god of the sun? I don't remember. Prometheus. Yes, thank you, Prometheus. Adnan, we do not speak like that. Bro said Apollo. Yes, but no. It was Prometheus. So yeah, there was definitely that sun god inspiration way back in Big Mom's flashback, but also like what I was talking about earlier, you had the sun god influence, the sun god reference in Little Garden, right? We were talking about that earlier. I pulled up the panel to that earlier. So it was always destined that Nika and the sun god was going to be prevalent. It was going to be an important figure in the Elbaf arc. It's weird again that they're calling this giant over here in 1128 the sun god. That's what's tripping me up. Can't wait for my mom to come back. Yo, Axe, you can't wait for the return of Charlotte. Charlotte D. Axe. Axe D. Bartlett. Guys, with a yes or a no, I want everyone to answer this. Do you believe Big Mom's gonna make her return in Elbaf? Do you believe Big Mom is going to make her return in Elbaf? I want to say yes. Wouldn't it be very strange if she didn't come back during Elbaf? She has to come back during Elbaf. Fuck no. Okay, listen. If you don't like Big Mom, put that dislike to the side. Just look at the story like for what it is. Doesn't it make sense that she would come back in Elbaf? Yes, yes, F no. Yes, yes. No, 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 yes. Shouldn't Nami be able to confirm Big Mom's death? Yeah, you can ask the same question for Katakuri. Katakuri is a walking L. Katakuri, your sister is kidnapped right now. Your mother, Big Mom, is probably stranded at sea. And what are you doing in Elbaf? Or Whole Cake Island? What are you doing, Katakuri? Sitting there eating a pub sub? Sitting there eating Pizza Hut? Eating Airheads? Katakuri, you need to get off your backside and go get Pudding. Go get Big Mom. He is an L relative. You can't tell me Katakuri's not an L relative, chat. His sister Pudding is kidnapped. His mom, Big Mom, is probably sinking in the ocean. Where is he? Do you want a redemption for Lin? I don't know if I would say a redemption for Lin, but I do believe I would lean towards yes. I would lean towards yes. She's gonna make her return in Elbaf, and it'll probably be like a really crazy, like out of the blue return. Like at the very end of a chapter, Big Mom will show up. It'll probably be something like that. Mula, what's good, bro? My boy Mula in the chats. Welcome back, King. Glad to see you, bro. I hope you're doing good. Axe with the 2. Thank you, bro. Smoothie will squeeze the lava out of Big Mom, bro. Smoothie needs to squeeze the water out of Big Mom's lungs. She needs to squeeze the lava out of Big Mom's lungs. Smoothie and Katakuri need to be working overtime, but they're not doing anything. The Big Mom pirates are not doing anything. They're not saving Pudding. They're not saving Big Mom. Are you not embarrassed? Axe, are you not embarrassed to be a Barlet? Are you not embarrassed to be a Charlotte? Look at your people right now. Like, think about it. People would be slandering the Straw Hats if they weren't helping Nami, if they weren't helping Luffy. But what about the Big Mom pirates? They're not saving Pudding. They're not saving Big Mom. What's going there? What's going on? But yeah, that would be a good theory. Axe, you've been on that train for a very long time. The day we get the panel of Smoothie squeezing out the lava out of Big Mom, you're going to take a big W because you've been on that train for such a long time and you had your facts, you had your logic. I will be shouting you out. I'll be shouting you out, Axe. Smoothie can squeeze the shit out of me? Bro. Hey, who has seen that meme where the dude's like pulling the meat off a bone or off the bone and the guy recording's like, spit on it. And the guy with the meat on the pulling the meat off the bone is like, bah. Who knows the meme? Bah. To finally give her a narrative purpose. Her purpose was not giraffe juice. What do you mean giraffe juice? What are you talking about? What? Giraffe juice? What are you talking about? Kaku has nothing to do with this. Look how mad most of the Straw Hats were at Zoro when he said no to going after Vivi. All Big Mom pirates were like, damn, we lost Pudding. Oh, well. Yeah, but it's not only Pudding, but then it's also Big Mom. What? I don't understand. It has to be because Oda is doing something good for their plot line. Like he's planning something. Because if not, it's like, wow, what a useless crew. Pero spero. Imagine Big Mom with a lava homie. Yo, I'm here for it. Big Mom with a lava homie. I'm here for it. Big Mama with a lava homie. I would do that Tontada cave dive on Smoothie.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? How did this get your ass?
You gotta reread/rewatch the scene where Smoothie fed Stussy giraffe juice at Sanji and Pudding's wedding. Yeah, I do. My brain probably like excluded that because I thought it was irrelevant. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of the side details in One Piece, my brain just excludes. Yeah, that's what I meant. Bro, Axe. Smoothie smoothie made giraffe juice and served it to Stussy. Actually, I think I do remember that. Was that at the wedding? Was that at the banquet? I think I remember the Stussy thing, but not the Sanji thing. We saw Smoothie and the others from Big Mom's ship during Vegapunk's speech. They're up to something. Did we? It was a dope foreshadow for when Stussy sucked up Kaku on Agen. Chat, why do you guys have to talk like this? Why do you guys talk like this? Sucked up? It's Smoothie's only feat. Did someone say feat? Bro, but Luffy is not a god or Nika. He has the Nika fruit. It's like saying Sengoku's the god Buddha. Or Luffy's a cheetah and not a human that could change. I mean, but it's clear that's what Oda's trying to depict. Like, Oda's clearly trying to depict that Luffy is the sun god of the world, right? Like, that's the reason he gave Luffy the Nika fruit. Like, he didn't give Luffy the Nika fruit for no reason. He's giving Luffy the Nika fruit because he's going to be the sun god of the world. We know that people in the world, like the people of Elbaf, worship a sun god. So, like, you can argue, yes, it's because of their devil fruit, but the overall core reason, the overall core meaning is because they're playing that god role in the story. You think that volcanic eruption after Wano was the earth spitting out Big Mom and Kaido? Yeah, yo, the earth was spitting out Big Mom and Kaido. Kind of like when, you know, was it Jesus? I think it was Jesus. In the Gospels, Jesus was like, you're either hot or cold. If you're lukewarm, I'm spitting you out. Yeah, like the earth, the volcanoes was like, ugh, Big Mom, Kaido, you're lukewarm. So it's a toy box, but the things weren't fake after all. They're just happening inside of that place. Weird AF, but I still believe they're in some remote region of Elbaf. I don't know, man. It's hard to say. And again, this whole idea of everything being an illusion, I don't know, chat. I don't know how I feel about this. I do not know. But chat, listen, we're going to wrap up here in a few minutes. Thank you so much to everyone who came to the stream. Of course, when the long summary drops, we're going to be live, okay? Do you want to be at that live stream? Do you want to be at that live stream for the long summary? Yes or no? If you're saying yes, I have an easy opportunity. I have an easy sequence of events. Unfull screen the stream. Click the notification bell, okay? Because if you do that, you will not miss the long summary stream. We're going to go live as soon as the long summary drops, as long as it's not 2 in the morning. We're going to go live with the long summary. And of course, we're going to go live with the chapter reaction. And then there's no break. There's no break next week. We're going to get 11:29. It's going to be the same thing. Short summary stream, long summary stream, chapter stream. And guys, if you want to go back to the Raws, if you guys want to go back to streaming the Raws, let me know. I forgot why I stopped streaming that. It might have been because I kept getting strikes. I think I kept getting strikes, or I kept getting like copyrighted or something like that on the Raws. They kept booting the stream offline, but maybe you can try again. If you guys want to stream the Raws, we could try that. Let me know if you guys want to do that. So then we'll have short summary stream, long summary stream, Raws stream, and chapter stream. We'll have 4. Let me know what you guys want. But 3 chapters in a row would be crazy. What happened to your live channel? So basically the live channel got screwed over when it was hacked. And a lot of people might not know this, but my previous channel, Evil Live, got hacked. And I was like, okay, how about I stream on the old channel, or I upload the VODs from this stream onto the old channel. Then I realized when the channel was hacked, it destroyed my algorithm, because when my original channel was hacked, it was just called Evil. Then I renamed it to Evil Live. That's why it's called Evil Live. But it was when it was hacked, the people who hacked my original channel, they launched a stream called Tesla Live. And it was streaming a fake scam where people would go into the stream chat and they renamed the channel and everything. You wouldn't even know it was my channel. And I literally, in the span of 24 hours, I lost hundreds of subscribers. Literally hundreds of subscribers. And when YouTube sees that, they're like, oh, this YouTube channel is losing hundreds of subscribers. We're not going to promote the videos anymore. So, yeah, that happened. I got the channel back, and I made a video. I was talking about how it got hacked. I talked about how they changed it to Tesla Live, and they were shilling this scam Tesla coin. I made a whole video about it. And I realized from that day on, the algorithm was destroyed on that channel because hundreds of people unsubscribed. So the YouTube algorithm's like, okay, if there's hundreds of people unsubscribing, why should we promote the videos? And the algorithm's not ran by a human, it's ran by a robot. So just because I got hacked, the algorithm, the robot, it doesn't care. All the robot knows, all the algorithm knows, at the end of the day, hundreds of people unsubscribed, so we're not promoting the videos. And I kept uploading. I kept uploading on the original account, and the views were way lower than they were before the hack. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a new channel, which is this current channel. I made the new channel. I renamed the old one to Evil Live, and then this one became Evil. And as soon as I made this new channel, I was back to my normal views. You guys could go look at the videos I have on this channel. Go scroll through my videos. You can see the views are pretty good. And some of my videos on this channel are way better than the views I had on the original channel. So it actually helped me in a lot of ways to make this new channel and upload videos here. But that's the whole story. That's the whole story. You don't want to be Psy. He has to create multiple channels because of strikes. Yeah, it's the worst. Like this whole thing of lack of freedom of speech and striking people down and copyright. It's just lame. It's just very lame. And I don't even know why Shueisha is so hell-bent on the copyrights. Like, Shueisha, do you realize we are giving you more views? More people are going to get into One Piece because of our content. You know how many comments I've gotten where people are like, yo, I don't even know what One Piece is. I was just watching this video. I saw it recommended and this looks so cool. I'm gonna get into One Piece. You know how many comments I've gotten like that? I'm giving you more viewership. And then a lot of those fans end up buying One Piece merch. They buy the figurines. They buy One Piece clothes. They buy the One Piece volumes. So, Shueisha, I'm giving you money, bro. I'm helping you. I'm funding you. And they're like, nah, forget you, bro. Copyright strike. Copyright claim. It's lame, bro. But, you know, such is life. Such is life. But, with that being said, chat, we're going to wrap it up here. I want to thank everyone here for joining the stream. Thank you so much for being here, chat. I love you guys so much. I hope everyone here has a nice morning, day, or night wherever you guys are. Take care of yourselves. I ask that you guys keep your head up, keep up the good fight, find your passion in life, figure out how to make a healthy monetization plan for that passion of yours, and execute the plan. Do you like making content? Do you like making music? Do you like, I don't know, playing sports? Whatever it is, what do you like? What makes you happy? Boom, you found it. Figure out how to, in a healthy way, monetize that passion. Create a plan and execute that plan. And you're going to be living a life where you're being paid for doing something that you love, something that you're passionate about. And then aside from that, I want you guys to find your own personal relationship, your own divine relationship with God. I hope you guys do that because we all have a spiritual cup inside of ourselves, inside of our mind, body, and spirit, and that cup needs to be filled. And a lot of times we feel empty in life because our spiritual cup is empty. We're looking for weed, trying to fill in that hole. We're looking for drugs, trying to fill in the hole. Relationships, girls, guys, if you're a girl. We're looking for all these things to please us. All of these things to fill the hole in our heart. This keyhole. And I realized the older I got, that keyhole can only be filled with a personal relationship to God. And for me, I believe in Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is my God. So that's what I would suggest. But you guys do whatever you want in life. Find your own personal relationship with God. He will take care of you. Jesus Christ loves you just like how I love you. Well, he probably loves you more. No one loves you more than Jesus. Okay, I love you guys so much. We're going to be back with the long summary. Can't wait to see it. Everyone have a nice morning, day, or night wherever you guys are. Take care of yourselves, okay?